I was born in Ramat Gan. My parents made Aliyah from New York many years before I was born. Living here and raising my children here is a privilege. And I feel the miracle of the state of Israel almost every day. Naftali, as a young child, was a very happy kid. Always had his own ideas about things. The older he got, the more he got into music and into sports. Just fun and loving and very smart. Gilad and Naftali were on their way home from high school. On the bus stop, they met Eyal that was 2 years older than them. A car with people dressed up as religious Jews stopped and offered them a ride, and they were kidnapped. 3:30 at night, there were policemen knocking on our door. I remember they were banging on the door, and I looked at my watch and I said, this can't be good. 2 hours later, we already had the last location of their cell phones, and that was in the Hebron area. It didn't take much to understand what the story is. From there on, it became crazy. Very anxious, very, worried doesn't even contain the meaning of the experience. But also in some other ways, there was a sense of something else happening. People in every circle of life, whether it's family and community, and it's the army and the intelligence and the Shin Bet and the government, and all over the state of Israel, and Jews from communities around the world, they all brought out the best in them. They offered endless amounts of support and love. It took 18 days of extremely intensive search to eventually find out that they were murdered within a few minutes. And after 18 days, they were found buried in the Hebron area. Notifying our children when we got the bad news was probably the most difficult thing I did in my life. Taking each one separately, according to their age, according to their relationship with Naftali. But I can speak today, 3 years later, and say, thank God, they're healthy. We lived through this, and you never leave anything behind. You take it with you and grow with it. The Gush Etzion Council with the JNF came up with this idea to create a promenade that goes from the bus stop where the boys were kidnapped. And it's a long path where you can jog and you can cycle and you can do sports and you can picnic. And it's a place full of vibrance, of life. For me, it's a celebration of life. The fact that JNF chose to invest in that is the message of connection of diaspora to the land of Israel, to the state of Israel. The land of Israel was always something people dreamt of, but the state of Israel is the realization of a dream. And it's a homeland, whether you're here or you're away from home.